So in this video, I'll be putting on the cushions to the seat. So on the day that I was going to leave, a snowstorm hit, as you can see, and I decided I would stick around for a couple more days and get my bench finished. So that is what you will see. So in order to make the bench cover, I got this poly foam. It's a little larger than I needed. There were 2 pieces, but it's only 1-inch foam, which is all I need. And this is that barrel hinge. And so this will act as the stabilizer like this on that far corner. So it'll slide out like this. I had to cut it off here and just flip out the edges with a wrench and a hammer so that it stops there, because it was a little too long. It was a 14-inch, so I had to make it so that it would come in flush here so that when somebody's sitting on it, it won't pop out. And then I had to take out one of these L brackets so that it's flush against this and smooth. It's as far over as I can get it. So hopefully when the bench is in seat mode, the foam will cover it enough. So what I am using is this staple gun and these T50 3/8 of an inch or 10 millimeters. And I am going to glue the, because I think I have the pieces right. This has to be able to slide, so there can't be any foam around it like that. And then this will go up the side here. Should be all right because this is soft enough. So those are the pieces that need to be glued down. And for that job, I have, it adheres to all sorts of surfaces. So that is the first thing that I shall do. See, I'm all about showing you how to do it when you don't know how to do it. So hopefully it'll make you brave if you think that you don't know what you're doing, because I don't know what I'm doing, and look, it's, you know, it works. It works. So now this just needs to be stapled on. And I think I'm going to do it in 2, oh wait, shoot. No, stay, come off. All right, I'm gonna do this first, and then I'm gonna put the little edge piece on like that. That's what I'm gonna do. I thought about that. And this has got to be clear. All right, so far so good. This can come down, right? So it clears that and it'll be fine. No problems there. I think I'm going to just put a piece of fabric without any cushion on top of this. I'm just afraid if I put any cushion, it won't close. For instance, if I had this cushioned and this came up over it, it wouldn't close all the way. So I can't do that. But what I will do is just put this fabric to make it look nice, but mainly it'll be like this to sit on. So I think I'm going to just have to staple it to this side. And I'll try to use an edge with, it doesn't really have a seam, but I'll roll it up when I staple it so that it'll give it a little edge, right? I also want to leave enough overhang so that I can do the same thing. So I can maybe fold it up, and then on the opposite side where I'm stapling it down, I'll have enough fabric hanging on this side over here and this side. Wait, that's way more than enough. Maybe too much. I think what I'm going to do is have it wrap. So, and then staple it in the back part. So this is 10 inches. So I need at least 20 inches. 22, 24, and that should do it. So 24 inches. Here, so fold it a little bit more. Oh, it'd be nice if it was right at that crease. Just a little more, but I think I'm gonna do it at the crease. I'm doing it along this because at least I know that it's straight because of the way that it was folded. So I don't have to worry about it. And my scissors used to be sharp. I probably used them for something that I wasn't supposed to, and they're not sharp anymore. Okay, this is this up facing. It's kind of hard to tell, but there's a little bit of a difference. This I really don't care. This is where I'm a little, I want to do this right. So it's got to hang over and have a little bit of an edge that I can do that with, right? So if I lift this up over here, oops, see, already I can't do that. Shoot, good thing I did that. See, if you put anything in this seam here, it's not gonna work. So, no, DD. I guess if it's not on the wood, it doesn't matter. Right, okay. So I might want to just shove it under here and glue it, which is what I think I'm gonna do. So as long as, oops, don't lose the side of the fabric that you want. When I flip it, so if there's fabric there, is it gonna close? Yes, so I won't have any problem on that side. That actually makes it a little bit easier, and it'll look good. I'll look like a profesh, almost. So these are just temporary. I'm gonna pull them out in a second, but I had to get under here and put a staple down here and under here. So this could continue to pull out. So it should be able to function. This is gonna be tucked under. This is how it looks over here. So I'm pretty proud of that. And then this, I'll hide this under here because this is gonna be tucked. And hopefully it'll look halfway decent. So this is how the underneath is looking so far, or actually it's the top. But then this slides in there and this is working fine. And now I'm about to attempt this piece right here. I might just have to cut it there so I know which corner that is. All right. And then I have enough fabric that I'll be able to do this top piece as well, so that'll be nice. And then I have to cover this, so this just needed to be cut in half, correct? Yes. If somebody knew what they were doing, it would be much easier, but I'm just winging it. I think it looks cute. As cute as I'm gonna make it look. The important thing is that you're gonna be able to sit on it. Hopefully. Respect to the people who do this and do it well. So now I just have to cover this with what's remaining of this. And the hard part is that this leg is here. I could unscrew it a little bit and then tuck the fabric in there. All right, I think I know I at least can do that. Again, people who are skilled at this, I have so much respect for you. All right. There we go. There, I'm just going like this. I need a break. I also thought that since it is the new year, I am not big on New Year's resolutions, so to speak, but my sister-in-law Jamie had a tradition always that I really loved, and it was to write an intention or a goal that you had and then seal it in an envelope for the next year. And I thought that that was a very cool tradition, because then she would collect the cards and every year she would get those envelopes out and have us look at them. It's like a note from your past self to your future self. And I really liked that tradition. So I was wondering what traditions you have around New Year's, and if there is anything that you wanted to share them in the comments below, because I do think that it's fun to have certain things that you do at certain times of the year. Something that I've been doing for myself is to allow myself to daydream, just like I did when I was a little girl. And that really allows me to have more fun and be a little more playful and not take life so seriously, which has been helpful for me. So I did end up finishing this. I still have some other things that I want to do, but I'll have you take a look at what I did. I decided, instead of going underneath and taking out the screws and trying to do it that way, that I just folded it along the edge here and stapled it. So this is my garbage can. I put it on this side since this is the stationary side. This is the thing that will pull out when the bench is flipped over to have this slide out. But, you know, it's not perfect, but it works. So I hope you've enjoyed seeing how the cushions came out. There are still a few more tweaks that I need to make, but I'm pleased with how it's turning out. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.